In this video, I wanted to go over some really simple ideas that you can do for your kids writing thank you notes. You might have gotten a whole bunch of things for the holidays recently, or maybe for your birthday, and a thank you note might be appropriate. So I have some ideas for you that will make this pretty much the simplest thing you've ever done. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet. Welcome back. We are talking about learning and playing at the same time. Maybe not so much playing, but you're gonna be doing a lot of learning and having fun on this one because I found some ways to make thank you notes like the easiest thing ever. I just searched around on Pinterest, on the internet, and found some really great ideas that will make that pain of writing a thank you note a little easier and a little fun at the same time. If you're new around here, you can click subscribe to join the Purple Alphabet family. We do educational activities for kids, ideas and inspirations to learn through play, and lots of hauls and giveaways and shop with me's mixed in between. Say hello down below in the comments if you're new, and if you're not new, tell me what your kids got for Christmas. What's their favorite thing? I would love to know that. Thank you notes are an art form that is kind of lost in the mix of technology, but I definitely wanted to show you some ideas that would help alleviate any pain and stress that may come from that. And there's nothing that beats a handwritten thank you note. So make sure you're writing your thank you notes and showing your kids that they should be doing them too when they receive a gift. When we are writing thank you notes, it is so important to make it enticing because it can be a little bit daunting at first if you think about it. What I like to do is set up kind of a thank you note station, and I'm going to show you some different things that you can do for different age ranges so that you can still do a thank you note even if your child's not writing or if your child is a little bit older and they can write too. So I have some supplies here that you can use for writing thank you notes. Very simple things you probably already have around the house. And I'm also going to take out one of my tray containers so that I can make this a little bit more enticing of a workstation. So I think I'm going to just kind of keep a couple of these boxes. This came from IKEA in case you're wondering, but you don't need this. Use what you have, look around what you have to kind of make a little station and putting things together. So I'm going to set this here in the center here. Throwing stickers all around while I'm at it. In your workstation, I would provide things to color or decorate with. I have some twistable crayons here, which are really amazing, by the way. This is not a video about twistable crayons, but these are great, especially for the older kids because of the size. They're more like a pen or a pencil, and they twist up when you run out. I just think they're older kids kind of like these. My younger ones liked it when they were little too. So something to decorate or color with. And then maybe some stickers or even stamps would work too. I just brought out some stickers that I have from just things that we've gotten over the years. I have a big sticker stash. So some stickers. Then I have some pre-made cards. You can use just white paper, you guys, if you want to use white paper. I like these. I talked about them a while ago where I bought them for Michael's Black Friday sale, and it was a huge package for $5. They had like 24 or more of these just pre-made cards and pre-made on the color. Pre-made with color on the front and blank in the inside, and they had so many colors and designs, so I just pick up those and use those and let my kids decorate on the outside. So a selection of these is always fun because it makes them feel like they have an opportunity to choose what they like or what color they would like. And then some envelopes so they can seal it up to mail it. They love doing that. That's one of their favorite parts. And then a writing utensil. I really encourage pencils because they can be erased, and you can also really get some writing skills done. If your child is not of the writing age, don't worry about the pencil because they're probably just going to be using the crayons or markers or whatever you're going to supply them. So this is my suggestion to you, is to set up a little workstation, a little caddy, kind of a little desk and area so it just looks enticing and it looks inviting and they'll want to come over and see what it's all about. If you do this multiple times throughout the year, I would suggest changing out the items just to keep it fresh and interesting. And if you want to, you can keep this all together. For instance, if this is going to be your thank you note card writing station, you can just always have this kept in a box or in some kind of kit that you can pull out when you need it. I also have a couple of free printable ideas. Yeah, I know you all love the free printables. If you go onto Pinterest, there's several of these, and I just found a few that I thought were pretty good. And you print them out on your computer. I'm going to put the links in the description box so you can go right to them. And I have two different sets here. So let me show you this first one. This first one is probably best for your younger children. This one says, "Dear fill in the blank, thank you for the fill in the blank." I think it is circle the right answer. And here is a picture I drew for you, and you draw the picture here and sign your name. This is great for your kindergartner who's probably learning how to write, learning how to read. You could read it along with them and fill in the blanks, circle, and drawing. Now the drawing I think is one of the cutest parts that you can do. It's a simple template that is essentially all you really need because they're unable to cohesively write a full letter. Here is another one that came with this same kit. It's a little bit more because you fill in with the different lines, and so you're looking for a more thought out answer here, a more sentence structure. So maybe your first grader would be able to do this. And then here is a third, oh no, this one goes with the other packet. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. But back to this real quick. So it's a more structured letter form. If your children are not of the writing age, you can fill this out for them and then have them do the picture drawing here if you'd like. It just makes it so much easier, and people are gonna understand that if you have a preschooler who doesn't know how to write, of course they're not going to be writing a full-fledged thank you letter. So use these as a resource. They're really simple and easy. If you have a child that is older, maybe you have one that's writing full sentences on this one, you could always have them start here as a template, especially as a writing exercise, and then move it to one of the cards, so they can write in the card and just copy down exactly what it says. I have found that so useful, especially if they're learning how to write sentences and they're worried about messing up. They just copy it on over to the card. If you're just going to use this is fine too. Have your children decorate it with the stickers and with the crayons, color it up, make it really pretty, and that's going to be fun for them. And then you can fold it up and put it in an envelope. All right, so this is one free printable with a little bit of an easier template to use and then a little bit more challenging. And then even if you need more challenging, write it and transfer it over to one of your cards. If you need it more easy, then you fill it out and then have your child draw the picture. Let me show you this other one that we have here. It has several different ones in the packet, but I just pulled two to show you. It's a very similar template that's just really simple. Thank you for blank. I really like blank. Love your child. Color, decorate, transfer it. Same thing applies here. But here is a little bit more of a challenging one that has these bigger spaces to fill in sentences. Once again, a great opportunity to kind of write it down and prep your child so that they can go and transfer it onto a note card. Now, why do we write thank you notes, you guys? It's really simple to do. It's a really thoughtful thing to do. It's a polite thing to do. It's showing a form of gratitude. It's also a really great writing opportunity on something such a short form that they can just get done and send over. And everybody likes a handwritten note, and it's a great etiquette thing that you should start your children on learning now, so when they're older they know how to do it. It's really tempting with technology to just go ahead and send them a quick text message, but I do encourage you to try this, especially with the people who are very important in your life, that maybe not everybody you're just going to get a thank you note, but maybe one or two will. I also wanted to show you this really fun idea because we do have technology, and this is kind of an option bonus one that I think is kind of fun to do. It's a more expensive one, but this is a photo printer I have in here. It's the HP Sprocket. You do not need this. You can take a picture with your phone and print it out right on your computer paper. Don't need to be fancy about it. It's my little case here. If you are interested in something like this, because I've found it very handy and have used it many times when I needed a quick picture, and you'll see why. Let me explain. This is a project we did. This was a Santa project, but just to give you an example, what you could do is go ahead and take your cell phone and take a picture of the completed project or your child playing with the toy. In this case, I'm just going to take a picture of the completed project here as if it was a gift from one of my friends. And then I can go ahead and print it out on this little printer directly from my phone. This is not a sponsored video, guys. I completely bought this myself and I use it all the time. And so I just pull it up here on the app that goes with my little printer, my HP Sprocket printer, and I select it, and then I just push a button and I send it to my printer. And then it just prints out the picture, and now you have a really cool way to show the toy or the gift in action or being worn or being used or the final product. And what's great about this is it's actually sticker paper. So now what I can do is draft my card, stick it right inside with all of my decorations or my note or on the front, or I can go ahead and paste it right here instead of drawing a picture or with the picture, and it's showing it right in use. You don't need the printer if you don't want to. It's a little bit on the pricey side, I will say, but it does come in handy. You could print this straight off onto your regular printer, and then it becomes a pretty amazing gift. So all I have to do is peel this off, and it's especially cute when your child is in it too, so just keep that in mind. And now I can stick it on and have a really personalized card. So I want to show you that as a really cool option of using technology and really making it fun and personalized. And we can decorate this and send and transfer our thank you letter inside. Writing a thank you note is such a simple thing to do. I highly, highly encourage doing one or two this holiday season or when you have an occasion to give a little bit of thanks in a note card. If you have a really awesome idea that I need to know about for writing thank you notes, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you have to say. Click subscribe to see more videos like this and give me a thumbs up to show your love.